It's fluidic, it's fluidic, it's fluidic, it's fluidic, it's fluidic, yeah. Poetry, we're alright. I'm the host, and I'm alright. She's songstress, and she's alright. What? Let it go, yo. I say what's up.
In this minimum wage, maximum labor type society, there's no wonder that the unemployed and the stockbrokers are at the same bar begging for sobriety. No use in looking forward to retiring because the fixed income will barely support the cost of living. And even though I may receive a pension, my pockets are still pinching from the pennies I've been picking at the back of my jean pockets. No use for a wallet because my money was spent before I even got it. So instead of watching some relish in poverty and others bask in profits, how about we teach the babies about economics? Instead of teaching them to become good consumers, how about we teach them how to be entrepreneurs? Instead of watching them become allured by fast money, how about we teach them about ROI before they get caught up with the IRS or the PIC? And you may ask, what does the prison industrial complex have to do with me? Everything. Your tax dollars are paying for this modern day enslavement. If your child is still illiterate by the 3rd grade, then you are paying for this arrangement. So I find it strange when educational curriculums don't mandate prerequisite financial courses. And this testament comes from real-life sources because I hate when I see my people on Section 8 but driving drop tops and Porsches. And I hate when I see grocery stores not supporting healthy food choices. And some may choose to ignore this, but those same ones will be crying when their mortgage loans are denied because of redlining. Education is the only silver lining. Knowledge is power, and power is gratifying. So instead of searching to be just over broke, how about we check out ways to remain afloat? Because ever since we got off that boat, we have been viewed as chattel, and our pockets been sinking ever since. But today is a new day, and I'm convinced that capitalism does have its benefits. So while you out here counting up your dollars and cents, I'll be someone with a mission, trying to create a vision that will make us collectively economically interdependent. I'm your host, Kalina Harrison, also known as Spoken Truth. With a love for language and rhythm, Poetreez will continue to grow. I bring to you some of the dopest poets from all across the country and the campus. Coming to the stage first is Miss Princess Brown, hailing all the way from Puyallup, Washington. She is a sophomore sociology major. Give it up for Princess!
There was a girl who at 10 years old could change the color of a room through the power of her words. It was a gift, something bestowed upon her by her father, who had orchestrated her life and knew just for what reason that her words would never fall softly, while they were spit with such venom. While the most oblivious person would wake up from their sleep and stop to listen, he knew who they were meant for. His gift had a purpose, and yet she felt cursed, cast out by the regular people who, though they spoke softly, released phrases from their spirits that ricocheted through her body, leaving her lifeless, bloodied and broken, full of self-hatred, desperately searching for a way to be someone, anyone, other than herself. But it wouldn't work. No matter how hard she tried, she would never be soft-spoken. She would never be their normal, because she was destined to have a voice that could, like a crack of thunder, boom, shaking people to their core, knocking them off their high horses, leaving them looking towards the sky as her words felt like rain, purging them of their poisons, leaving them exposed and ready for the beauty of spring, where the sun shines loudly and flowers bloom without remorse, where beauty, like the one they had tried so hard to suppress, flies with freedom.
What does it take to start something? A little time, a little exercise, a little laugh, a little adventure, a little help. That's all it takes to make a big impact.
As he always talks about, he had people in his life that really helped him out, and he wants to be that person in my life.
Just like he is, I was like that at 14. I know exactly what it means to be a 14-year-old guy.
I think that's why we have a good relationship.
It's fun and cool and nice.
You get to see like how personality develops.
Our friendship is good.
At Big Brothers Big Sisters, a little bit of your support can go a long way towards making matches like these happen. Start something today at bigbrothersbigsisters.org/start something. A little laugh.
That way, here we go.
A little adventure. A little help. A little bit of your support can start something big. Start something today at Big Brothers Big Sisters.
Welcome back to Poetreez, the branch out. Coming to the stage next is the talented Miss Jessica Corbin, hailing all the way from Santee, South Carolina, a senior English major. I'm presenting to you Miss Jessica Corbin.
Era 404, page not found. Living in a world where your online identity and accessibility means almost more than your in-person interactions, because really in-person is not the same person you pretend to be behind the screen. In person, you lack personality. Who are we really? Following trends, hiding inside numbers, colors, and lines, failing to be individuals, doing whatever is expected all the time. I am a lover of all times, especially classic eras where people were unafraid to speak up, exempting the popular music that degrades my sister's worth and finds us to be no more needed besides in a bedroom. I will not settle for less. I am a woman, a queen, giver of birth. Life is something we all too often take for granted. Freedom we use as a crutch. Free doom is what we've got. Pill popping, liquor sipping, smoke blowing, foot too hard on the gas. We've forgotten our past, all for a smash, all for a crash. Down, 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 a never-ending cycle of unconsciousness. So when I post this, I hope you like it and leave a comment so that I might have some further inspiration.
Spoken word has been an outlet for people to release their views outside the academic domain. So we thank you for branching out with Poetreez.
It's floetic, it's floetic, it's floetic, it's floetic, it's floetic.